They're cute, they're cuddly, they will rip whole battalions in half with rocks and spears. They are the Ewoks. Let's take a look at the action figures based on the 1985 cartoon and what these are worth today. Plus some info that you'll need to collect these. Let's go. In 1985, Kenner was in big trouble with its Star Wars line of toys. George Lucas had announced that no new Star Wars movies would be made, and with other popular toy lines that had hit cartoons coming out week after week, sales of the Star Wars toys were dwindling. So, Kenner turned to the brand new Saturday morning cartoon series, Droids and Ewoks, to salvage the once mighty toy line.
We are the spirits from the forest grove.
The Ewoks animated series began airing on September 7th, 1985 and ran for 2 seasons. It ended its run in December of 1986 after 35 episodes and 2 television movies, which were actually quite good. The cartoon series showed mild success and lasted longer than its counterpart series, Droids. Despite that success, the toy line only consisted of 6 action figures and no dedicated vehicles or playsets to speak of. And even though a second wave was planned, it never got out of the prototype stage. But the resurgence in vintage toy collecting has brought these toys back in a big way. Because of the limited production run, these Ewoks toys are becoming harder and harder to find in mint condition and complete. And we are going to go over the USA Kenner releases. Starting with the Dulock Scout, released in 1985 on the 6-packs. This figure comes with a club and a gold-colored collector's coin. The Dulocks were the distant relatives of the Ewoks and lived in the swamps of the Moon of Endor. The Dulock Scout worked for King Gorn and would torment the poor Ewoks and wanted to take over their village constantly. Loose and complete, the Dulock figure goes for prices of around $120 to $150 in great condition, with its coin coming in at prices from $40 to $60 in really good shape. And a mint on card example will cost averages of $350 to $400 for ones in good shape. The Dulock Shaman debuted in 1985, and this action figure comes with a staff and a gold-colored collector's coin. The Dulock Shaman was the medicine man of the Dulock people, so he was the main rival of Logray from the Ewoks. Loose and complete, you can find an excellent version of this action figure for prices ranging from $120 to $160, with the coin coming in at prices from $30 to $50. And mint on card examples in good shape are going to set you back around $300 to $400 today. King Gornish debuted in 1985 and comes with a slew of accessories, including a staff, headdress, shoulder armor, and a gold-colored collector's coin. King Gornish was the main bad guy in the Ewok series and in charge of the Dulocks. He led attacks against the Ewoks and was a hot-headed mess, kinda like how Gargamel was for the Smurfs.
Come down from there, you little blue tree toad!
Loose and complete, you can find an excellent version of King Gornish for average prices of $100 to $200 today, while the coin is running prices of about $35 to $45 in great shape. And a good mint on card example will cost you anywhere from $300 to $400. All of these prices have been researched on sites like eBay, Facebook, and various auction sites, and doing that takes some time and resources. So please join my YouTube channel as a member or support me over at patreon.com/thepadawancollector. Every bit helps me making content for you all, so thanks. And now, back to the video. Logray was released in 1985 and was my favorite character from the cartoon series, particularly for the voice acting in Season 1, which, strangely, they would change it for Season 2.
Yes, there was. And they must have been the ones who stole my last bar of Shadow Root soap.
Logray, did they steal the Sunstar? No, Chirpa. It's still here.
Logray comes with a staff and a gold-colored collector's coin and is vastly different from its Return of the Jedi counterpart. In the cartoon series, Logray was the Ewok medicine man who acted as the Papa Smurf of the group. And when you think of it, the Ewoks episodes were basically the same formula and structure as the Smurfs. Loose and complete, this action figure of Logray in excellent condition will command prices of $130 to $150 today. And the coin is going for prices of about $40 to $50 today. with a mint on card example in good shape selling for prices of $350 to $450. With the cartoon called Ewoks, there were only 2 Ewoks released in the toy line. Urga, Lady Gornish, made her debut in 1985 and came with no accessories, but did come with the gold-colored collector's coin. Urga worked with King Gornish to torment the Ewoks and was also a hot mess. The sculpt on this figure is one of the best in the Kenner line despite the clown makeup she has. Loose and complete, a Lady Gornish figure in excellent condition will cost anywhere from $100 to $150. With the gold coin, and by the way, all of these coins are actually made of aluminum, it's going to cost you about $30 to $40 for one in great shape. And a mint on card example will sell for $300 to $400 for one in good shape today. And for the final Ewok and final action figure on this short list, Wicket W. Warwick debuted in 1985 and comes with a spear, which is expensive to buy on its own these days, and a gold-colored collector's coin. The shape of Wicket actually resembles a Care Bear, and that is no coincidence, as Kenner also produced the Care Bear line of toys and took the body mold in producing this Wicket figure. In the cartoon, we would find out that the W in Wicket's middle name stands for Wistery. Loose, complete, and in excellent condition, this action figure is running prices of $200 to $300. And the coin can run prices anywhere from $50 to $70 for one in pristine shape. And this is the most expensive to find mint on card in this line, with prices coming in anywhere from $600 to $800 for examples in good shape. The Kenner Ewoks line actually outsold the Droids line of toys, appealing to a younger audience, and these toys also got higher sales in Europe as opposed to America. But despite this, they never reached the staggering sales numbers that the original Star Wars trilogy action figures sold. So in 1986, sadly, the Ewoks line of toys officially ended. But had it gone on, we would have also gotten action figures of Chief Chirpa, Uplu, Weechi Warwick, Bondo, Chittur, and the Witch Tulga. These never got out of the prototype stage. And that does it for the Star Wars Vintage 2024 price guides, at least for this year. And I'll be venturing into new videos about the vintage He-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers, and more, doing their complete history, and also still going on my collection journey with Star Wars and these new ones. So to watch these new videos, click the options on your screen now. And as always, my friends, thank you, and I will see you next time.